How to use AI agents to automate your agency outreach. How to use AI agents to automate your agency outreach. If you're running an agency, you already know the grind. Lead generation is the lifeblood of your business, but it's also a relentless, time-consuming process. Cold calling, manual emailing, scraping websites for contact info. It feels like you raised stuck in a loop of repetitive tasks that pull you away from what you actually do best, serving your clients and scaling your business. What if you could automate that entire process? From finding the perfect leads to sending personalized outreach, all while you sleep. That's not science fiction anymore. It's the reality of AI agents. Today, I am going to walk you through exactly how to build and deploy an autonomous AI agent system to handle your agency's outreach from start to finish. This is the same strategy that is saving agencies hundreds of hours a month and flooding their calendars with qualified appointments. So you're definitely going to want to pay close attention. Before we dive into the technical setup, let's clarify what an AI agent actually is, especially in the context of outreach. Think of an AI agent not just as a simple automation tool like Zapier, which follows a rigid if this, then that logic. An AI agent is a more sophisticated system designed to reason, plan, and execute multi-step tasks to achieve a specific goal. In our case, the goal is to get qualified meetings booked for your agency. To do this, the agent can perform a sequence of actions like browsing the web, reading documents, analyzing data, making decisions based on that data, and even interacting with other software. Essentially, you're giving the AI a high-level objective, and it figures out the step-by-step process to accomplish it. This is a massive leap forward from traditional automation. Instead of you manually defining every single step, you're delegating the entire workflow to an intelligent system that can adapt and problem solve on its own. The first, and arguably most crucial, step in this entire process is defining your ideal customer profile, or ICP. This is the foundation upon which your entire automated outreach system will be built. If you get this wrong, your AI agent will be incredibly efficient at reaching out to all the wrong people, which is a fast track to wasting time, money, and potentially damaging your brand's reputation. So, you need to get hyper-specific. Don't just say, we target e-commerce stores. Go deeper. Are they Shopify stores or WooCommerce? What is their estimated monthly revenue? Are they in a specific niche, like sustainable fashion or pet supplies? What technologies are they using on their website? Perhaps you're looking for companies that have a specific marketing pixel installed, like the Meta Pixel, but don't have the Google Ads Pixel, indicating a potential opportunity for your PPC services. The more detailed your ICP, the more targeted and effective your AI agent's search will be. You should write this down in a clear, concise document. This document will essentially become the core directive for your lead generation agent. With your ICP clearly defined, the next stage is to configure the first AI agent in our system, the lead sourcing agent. This agent's sole purpose is to scour the internet and build a high-quality list of potential clients that perfectly match your ICP. We can use tools like Clay or a custom-built solution with frameworks like Creway to orchestrate this. You'll start by feeding the agent your ICP document. Then, you'll point it toward various data sources. This could include business directories like Apollo, IO, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Crunchbase, or even just telling it to perform targeted Google searches using specific keywords, known as dorking. For instance, you could instruct the agent to search Google for Shopify stores in the USA selling organic skincare with revenue over $50,000 a month. The agent will then browse these sources, identify potential companies, and begin to extract key information. This extraction process is where the AI's power really shines. The lead sourcing agent won't just grab a company name and a generic email address. It can be tasked to find specific, nuanced data points. You can program it to visit each company's website, analyze its content, and identify the key decision makers. It can look for job titles like CEO, founder, head of marketing, or CMO. Once it identifies the right person, it will then search for their direct contact information, prioritizing a professional email address over a generic info and or contact at address. It can also enrich this data by finding a person's LinkedIn profile, the company's social media accounts, and even recent news or blog posts about the company. This process, which would take a human researcher hours or even days, can be completed by the AI agent in a matter of minutes, building a rich, detailed, and highly qualified lead list. Now that we have a pristine list of qualified leads, it's time to introduce the second agent in our workflow, the personalization agent. This is where you truly differentiate yourself from the 99% of spammy, generic outreach that floods everyone's inboxes. A generic message gets ignored. A personalized message gets a reply. The personalization agent's job is to take the data collected by the lead sourcing agent and use it to craft a unique, compelling reason for your outreach for each and every lead. This agent will be instructed to review all the enriched data points we've gathered. It will read the company's About Us page, check out their latest blog posts or press releases, and even analyze their social media activity. It might look at the decision maker's personal LinkedIn profile to find common connections, shared interests, or recent posts they've engaged with. The goal here is to find a hook. For example, if the agent discovers the company just launched a new product line, the opening line of the email could be, "Saw the launch of your new vegan leather handbag collection. It looks fantastic and is getting great buzz on Instagram." Or, if it finds a recent interview with the CEO, it could say, "Loved your insights on the future of sustainable manufacturing in your recent podcast interview with Future Forward." This level of detail immediately signals that you've done your homework. You're not just blasting out a template. The agent then formulates these findings into a short, concise sentence or two, which we call a personalization snippet. This snippet will become the cornerstone of our email copy, making each message feel like it was written one-to-one by a thoughtful human, not a robot. With our leads sourced and our personalization snippets crafted, we arrive at the final stage of the operation, the outreach and execution agent. This third agent takes the finalized lead list, complete with names, email addresses, and personalization snippets, and executes the actual outreach campaign. This is where tools like Instantly, or Smart Lead, come into play, as they are designed to send emails at scale while maximizing deliverability. You'll first set up your email sending infrastructure, which involves warming up your email accounts to build a good sender reputation and avoid landing in the spam folder. This is a critical step. Skipping it will render your entire system useless. Once your accounts are warm, you'll create an email sequence. This isn't just one email. It's a series of follow-up messages designed to nurture the lead. Your first email will incorporate the personalization snippet created by the personalization agent. The structure is simple but effective. Start with the personalized hook. Briefly introduce your agency and the problem you solve. Present a clear and concise value proposition that relates to their business, and end with a soft call to action. Like, would you be open to a brief chat next week to explore this further? The subsequent follow-up emails, which the execution agent will send automatically after a set number of days if there's no reply, will be shorter and serve as gentle reminders. They might offer a valuable resource, like a case study or a short video, to provide more value and keep your agency top of mind. The agent manages this entire sequence, tracks opens, clicks, and replies, and can even be programmed to stop the sequence automatically once a lead responds. The true beauty of this multi-agent system is its ability to create a self-sustaining, automated flywheel for your agency's growth. Once a lead replies, the system can be configured to automatically handle the next steps. For positive replies, the AI can use a tool like Calendly to book a meeting directly onto your calendar, sending a confirmation and a reminder without any manual intervention from you. It can even create a new lead profile in your CRM, like HubSpot or Salesforce, and populate it with all the data gathered during the sourcing and personalization phases. This ensures a seamless handover from the automated outreach to your sales team, who will walk into the meeting fully equipped with context and background information on the potential client. This closed-loop system means you can literally wake up in the morning to find new, qualified sales appointments booked on your calendar, with all the necessary prep work already done for you. To wrap it all up, the era of manual, soul-crushing prospecting is over. By leveraging a system of specialized AI agents, you can fully automate your agency's outreach pipeline. From initial lead sourcing and deep personalization to multi-step email execution and appointment setting. This isn't about replacing the human element of your business. It is about automating the robotic tasks to free up your time and your team has time to focus on what truly matters: building relationships, delivering exceptional client work, and strategically growing your agency. The tools and frameworks to build this are accessible right now. It takes an initial investment of time to set up, but the return in terms of time saved, meetings booked, and revenue generated is exponential. So, stop the manual grind. It is time to build your AI-powered growth engine and let the agents do the heavy lifting for you.